Benjamin Netanyahu testified to the U.S. Congress in 2002. This is before we invaded Iraq, and he said, quote,
"There is no question whatsoever that Saddam is seeking and is working and is advancing towards the development of nuclear weapons. No question whatsoever."
He then went on to say he was hiding nuclear facilities underground. We now know this was a lie, one that many U.S. service members and innocent Iraqis paid the price for. Netanyahu, in that same congressional hearing, goes on to say,
Obviously, we'd like to see a regime change, at least I would, in Iran, just as I would like to see in Iraq. The question now is a practical question. What is the best place to proceed? It's not a question of whether Iraq's regime should be taken out, but when should it be taken out? It's not a question of whether you'd like to see a regime change in Iran, but how to achieve it.
So my two questions for you are, one, how can we trust somebody who goaded our country into war in Iraq based on falsehoods? And two, given this weekend's events, why are we confident he won't do the same thing with Iran, given he's been calling for us to enact regime change in that country for 20 years?
I'm not sure I fully understand your question, but so let me just say a couple things. First, as it relates to Prime Minister Netanyahu, this is somebody who the president has a close working relationship with. It's someone that the secretary has a close working relationship with. But broadly, beyond any immediate official or individual in the Israeli government, our partnership, our relationship with Israel, our commitment to its self-defense and our commitment to its security transcends any government in Israel. It transcends any government in the United States, and it's a relationship that has pursued and persisted over the course of various political parties and presidents. Number two, as it relates to the Iranian regime, let me just be clear and unequivocal about this. We condemn in the strongest terms its reckless and irresponsible attacks from over the course of this past weekend.
Okay, but one individual, Netanyahu, is the head of the entire Israeli government, and when, you might condemn those, but there's a difference between condemning those actions and the U.S. getting roped into a war with Iran.
The United States is not interested in entering an all-out conflict with Iran. We've been incredibly clear about that.
Even if they strike Israel?
We have been very clear about our commitment to Israel's security and its self-defense. We've also been clear that we will not be participating in any offensive operation, but our commitment to its security and self-defense is ironclad.